Hello, lovelies. Someone asked me in the comments if I could speak up. I may need to get one of those little microphones, right? Like step it up a bit. So yeah, I'll try to talk. I'm so used to having a, sorry, I'm gonna light some sage for y'all. I will do my best. I'm sorry, just turn up the volume or listen on headbuds or something. I don't know. Okay, beautiful. Woo! Party, party. Anyway, God, I wish you guys could smell this. If you do not have sage, get some. Oh, I think you're supposed to crack a window, right? Okay, we're gonna sage the cards. I have your cards already pulled, everyone, so I'm gonna crack a window. It is really cold out, but they say like if you do sage, then you have to like let that energy flow out as well. So don't just light sage, but yeah. And then I have this really cool Palo Santo, I think it's called, and I just think this is so cool. I'm gonna light some for you guys too. My dog's like, what are you doing, man? Just be careful, it does stay lit on fire, but I think you're just supposed to like blow it out, and then it also does this like, woo! It's so witchy, and this smells so good, so yeah. Okay, today's reading, and I feel like I have not been on here in a hot minute, so I apologize. Not that any of you are mad or sad that I have not made a video, but maybe you are. I have a quick message for someone here for January, okay? I know we did one for December, but this is gonna be for January. Quick message. So far, this is kind of crazy. We have a lot of fours, and a lot of eights. So 4 and 8s. Look up what that means, you guys. I do not know what the number 4 or the number 8 is, but there's a lot, okay? So we'll kind of go through that as we do the reading. But first up, okay, a message for someone for January. We start with the Emperor, okay? And he's a little intimidating, right? Because, I don't know, to me, he comes across as someone intimidating. I get that impression from the Emperor, okay? So this could be you. It is a fire sign. He is Aries, I believe. And, there's nothing wrong with the Emperor, okay? I have nothing against him. It's just, he comes across as like very dominant, right? So he is fire, no. Order and simplification are the first steps towards mastery of a subject. Lead everyone by example, okay? So he's like at the head of something. He is the leader, he is a boss, he is a CEO, he is the head of the household, like a fatherly figure, okay? So if this is you, if it represents you, great. If not, this might represent someone in your life, okay? It is mid-March through mid-April. And how can you assert, see, I think that word makes him intimidating, right? How can you assert your authority, because he is of the head of whatever it is. He is the head. He has been given the leadership role, okay? Authority, but in a positive type of way. Authority, structure, stability, and leadership. And there is nothing wrong with those qualities. Okay. So with that 4, okay, he's the number 4, okay, we get the number 8, right, which is 4 and 4 is 8, okay, so that's interesting. So keep that in mind, the numbers 4 and 8, because this is going to get a little wild. Okay, we have Earth, yes. Practice makes perfect. Hard work, excuse me, you guys, I have itchy eyeball. Hard work always pays off. What areas do I need to focus on to reach my goals? skill development, apprenticeship, diligence, hard work, and craftsmanship. So I am getting the impression that someone is working under this person to right, he's the leader, right? So he's going to say, hey, and he's going to give the orders. He's going to give the orders. And this person's like, I got it. I'm on it. I'm working on this, and he's kind of, in a positive way, right? Hey, this is going to pay off. Hey, he's trying to assert something, and he's like, yeah, it's going to pay off. I'm going to develop this, and I'm going to be diligent about it so it is successful, and he wants success. Okay, so I really like how these two go together. So this could either be you working with someone, okay, or you are working under this person, okay? And I don't know what this is, but it sounds exciting, right? Sounds like something exciting. Okay, moving on. We have the Four of Cups, okay, which is not my favorite card. I don't think it's anyone's favorite card. It's hard to understand this card. It's not as bad as the Four of Pentacles, though. The Four of Pentacles, I want nothing to do with that card. I am not a fan of that card. Anyway, I've got beef with the Four of Pentacles. This is the Four of Cups. Okay, water, no. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Is it time to consider new possibilities? Introspection, contemplation, dissatisfaction, and apathy. Okay, so this card is represented by the little fluffy cloud. Is supposed to be like the universe, okay? Excuse me. The universe or someone trying to give you something, okay? And they're just like, yeah, or you're like, yeah, I've already got some cups, like I'm good. He's got his arms crossed. He's not interested in what this extra cup is. He doesn't want to drink from this cup. Or she. They do not want to drink or have and no, they're closed-minded about it, or they just don't see it. They don't see it. They only see what they have. They don't see the possibility, right? And that's why it says, is it time to consider a new possibility? Like, I've never even considered that. I've never even thought of that, okay? Now, I asked, the clarifier on this card, and we got the 2, okay? So if you break down 4, it's 2 and 2, so that's interesting too, okay? We have 2, and it is the 2 of Cups. Water, yes. Love is not only something you feel, it's something you do. Is there mutual love and understanding in a relationship? Partnership, harmony, mutual attraction, and balance. Now, because we have someone who is ignoring or is not interested in an extra cup, I really do think this is someone offering you their cup, and either you're just not sure, or you just don't see it, or you're just not interested. That's my take on this. You guys let me know what you think it is with the apathy card, the 4 of Cups. Clarified, okay, this is clarified with the 2 of Cups, which 4, 2 and 2 is 4. So that's interesting too. I don't think someone's interested. Okay, and then we have the number 14, which also has a 4 in it. I know that's a 5, but still it has a 4 in it, okay? So still with the 8 and the 4 pattern going on here in this reading, okay? That's so crazy. Anyway, this is also a fire element, maybe. Balancing energy is a pathway to wisdom, and moderation is key to achieving balance. How can you find balance in your life? Moderation, balance, harmony, healing. And here you've got 2 people, and this is a balancing, right? This is a balancing of 2 people. And if you think about it, this is only 3. But if you had 4, you'd be more balanced. on both sides. You'd have 2 and 2 on both sides. So look how that happened. Ooh, that's... Sorry, I just got chills. That is a very clear message. And I feel really intense about this. Like, it makes me feel a little sad about this, but it could be that someone just needs, to take care of themselves. They just need to heal. There's something, right? There's something that they're just so dissatisfied with. There's something they're so dissatisfied with, or they just don't see how it could balance. They don't see it yet. So just give this person time to heal. Excuse me. If this is the case, and they may come around, okay? So, everyone has their own journey of achieving balance. Don't we all want to be balanced? You don't have to be like a Libra, right? Libra is the scales. Like, they are the only non-human, right? Libra's the only like non-human sign because it's an object. They are the only sign that has an object. This is not about Libra, or this is more water and this is fire, okay? But what I'm saying is that you don't always just need balance in your life. Everyone needs it. You don't have to be an astrology sign that craves balance. You could just everyone always needs balance, period, okay? No matter what sign you are. Okay, moving on. We have a couple more messages, okay? So anyway, this is quick. I've already drawn them. They came out super easy and fast, and they all came out 4s and 8s, I swear. I swear to you. No, there's 2 cards that are not, so we'll see. Now, we have Strength card, and it is fire. It is an 8. 4 and 4 is 8, so still staying with the 4 and the 8 pattern here. Whew, let me know if this 4 and 8 pattern make any sense to y'all. I don't know. I've been seeing 818. So anytime I glance at my phone in the morning, I see 818. Anytime I glance at my phone in the evening, I see 818. So 818's been like, probably since last year into this year, has been haunting me or trying to get me to see something, okay? Or acknowledge something. So that's been my numbers, 818. So anyway, the Strength card, true strength is not a brute force. It is the power of the soul, which lies in vulnerability. It is mid-July. Oh, I'm sorry, Temperance is mid-November through mid-December, okay? So that's a time frame for anyone. Sorry about that. It is mid-July through mid-August. How can you harness your inner strength to overcome obstacles? Bravery, inner strength, focus, courage, control. They're in a lot of control here with that beast, right? That wild beast. Okay. Now, I asked what the 8, or not the 8, the Strength card was, and we got the 8 of Swords. What? I'm not kidding you guys. I cannot make this up. I did not select these cards, myself. They flew out. So anyway, feeling trapped. It is air. No, feeling trapped by your own limiting beliefs. Don't forget you have the power to break free. What limiting beliefs are preventing me from achieving my goals? Feeling trapped, mental imprisonment, victim mentality, limiting beliefs. Now, this kind of reminds me of this card, right? Limited. He's limiting his beliefs in something, right? He's not open to the new possibilities. And guess what? Neither are they. So this might be more emotionally because we have cups. This is more mental, okay, because of the swords. Okay. So yeah, feeling trapped about something that you might have to deal with, okay? Would you rather be tied up or would you rather be vulnerable here with the beast, They'd rather be tied up. They'd rather have this than this, okay? Than to be courageous. Oh yeah, that's the message. Yeah. They feel more safe. I'm getting safety. You know what I mean? When you're wrapped up in something like this, like when you're a baby, you're in a swaddle. Oh my God, what is that? What kind of download is that? Being a little baby in a swaddle with your eyes shut, not seeing. Right? They're not seeing it. They're not seeing it. I don't know what this has to do with the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. How does that tie in? I don't know. This kind of took a big shift, right? So I don't know. But this message is beautiful. It's sad, right? But it's also beautiful because if someone just changed their perspective, if they were just open to new possibilities, you can break free from these ties, but they don't want to. They don't want to, okay? So I'm wondering, hold on, I'm wondering if someone's just kind of, I wonder if someone's just kind of feeling safe where they are, right? This could be work, right? This could be at work, but also in their relationships. So you've got someone who's kind of dominant here, you know, giving the orders, right? And you're trying to be diligent and everything about it. But you've also got like all these other things in your life. What areas do I need to focus on to reach my goals? What areas in my life? Okay. What areas do I need to focus on to reach my goals? So I'm just not feeling like a relationship is like in their goals. I'm feeling like a relationship is not, they're not seeing that. That's not where their headspace is. That's not where they are. Like they're healing, you know, they might be submerging themselves in work because they don't want to deal with, they don't want to deal with the bravery and the inner strength and control that come with, you know, being in a relationship and working on their healing. They would rather just be kind of like this mentally, right? But physically, they are on top of their game at work, but not in their personal life. Now here's where it gets a little crazy. We're gonna shake things up. And 8 and 8 is 16. So we started with a 4. Okay. We went to an 8. And then we shift to a 16, 4, 8, 16. Come on, you guys. We're counting by 4s. 16 and 16 is 8, right? 8 and 8. So 4s and 8s. Please let me know if this makes any damn sense to you. We're at 18 minutes right now on the clock. You know, somewhere in there. So anyway. The Tower. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to change things, but it's going to create new, right? Fire, no. Sometimes destruction is necessary to make way for new growth. Change is inevitable. What structures in your life need to be broken down for new opportunities to emerge. Chaos, upheaval, revelation, sudden change, unexpected, unavoidable. And I asked what this was, and we got the Ace of Cups. I mean, this might be a pregnancy. For some people, a pregnancy is an absolute Tower moment, right? Talk about a sudden change. Talk about getting the news that someone is expecting, okay? So this can be pregnancy. Water, yes. Love is the beginning of all wisdom. Will a new emotional opportunity arise? New beginnings, love, emotional clarity, spiritual awakening. So, on that line, okay, is this person supposed to have their tower moment to shake things up, in which now the cup is delivered. The cup is accepted with the ace, which is new. So maybe it's not this cup they want. Maybe it's this cup they want. Okay, it depends on the cup. You know, would you want a cup that's kind of already there in your card? Or do you want this beautiful new beginning cup? Oh my God, that's... These are, you guys, I am in shock. Like, you know, I'm a new tarot reader. I've been reading tarot for 6 months now. Straight 6 months now. I've been reading for myself and for others, okay? And holy crap, that is so powerful. I mean, look at this cup. Look at this cup. And then look at that cup. What cup looks better to you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so something's gonna happen. It's gonna shake things up, and then a new cup comes rolling in. Yeah, I just hit this crystal, so I'll give you guys some of this beautiful healing here. It's beautiful, beautiful crystal. Okay. On the back of the deck, I am not shitting you guys, the 4 of Swords, so another 4. I told you I was not joking about this reading with the 4s and 8s. Holy moly. Okay. Air, no. So the overall energy is retreat from the world and recharge and gain perspective. Oh my gosh, you guys. Gain perspective. Gain perspective. You have to gain perspective. What aspects of my life require me to take a break and recharge energy? Rest, solitude, rejuvenation. Ooh, talk about rejuvenation, honey. This is giving me rejuvie all over it. Oh, yes. Yes. Ooh, okay, you know what I just got? You know how like you can go to places and like soak in the water? So maybe a natural spring place with someone, you know, might be beneficial. But introspection, meditation. Oh, I love it. And then I asked what the 4 of Swords is, right? What is this? Clarifying card or confirmation card. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that was a surprise. Oh man, talk about a tower moment. I got surprised there. Great, my cards are getting sticky. But anyway, you know what's funny is I actually had the 2 of Pentacles on my mind, and then here it freaking like pops out behind the 10 of Cups. Wow. Or the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, home is where the heart is. Oh, how can I create financial stability, security for my family, future generations? Family, tradition, legacy, material wealth, financial security. Again, this guy working on something, right? He's like, shit, at least we can be financially stable, okay? At least I can be financially stable. But I'm tired. Okay, I'm dissatisfied and tired with this area, okay, of my life, or, you know, whatnot. Okay, healing. Okay, this is a healing card. Rejuvenate, spa day, right? Getting rest. This is healing. This is a healing process. Oh my God, it's a healing process. It's a healing process to get to, you know, at least being financially stable, because, you know, you've got someone, or this is you, kicking you in the butt. Oops, sorry. Where's my... Oh no, where'd it go? I missed him. Oh, it's in my hand. Okay. To do something very diligently and have this pay off. Okay, having something pay off. But, okay, the juggling. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this card is here. You must balance. Okay, moderation and balance. You must balance out the work and the life. The work. Oh my God, you guys. You must balance the work and the life. This is incredible. This is incredible reading. I hope this makes sense to someone. Please let me know. Maybe this hasn't reached the person it's supposed to reach, but please let me know. Oh my God. How can I find balance between my work and personal? Adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling, priorities, and multitasking. Yeah. And it is the number 2, which is 4, you know, 2 and 2 is 4. So it still makes sense to be here. Okay. I don't know. Should we seek advice? Let's get some advice. Let's get one advice card. What's the advice? What do they need to do? What's the advice here? Let me make sure what's the advice? Real quick. One card, please. What's the advice? I hope y'all are staying nice and warm in January. What's the advice here? What does this person need to do? What's the advice? All right, we'll give it 2 more shuffles. Advice, please. Thank you. Okay, advice. Aww. Aww. Hello, Page of Cups. Water, yes. Love or apology is on the horizon. Will a new creative opportunity arise? New beginnings, creative inspiration, intuition, artistic expression. So, again, I think this is new, okay? This is not this cup. This is not this cup. It's not that. It's not the current cup. It's something new, you guys. It's something new, okay? So get ready. Get ready for something new. So an apology coming through. Pages are younger people. You know, they're not as, I won't say advanced, but you know, they're on the younger scale of the cards between the knights and the kings and the queens, right? They're still exploring. They don't know as much. Okay, so they are coming in with this love offer, a new beginning. You've got 2 new beginnings. So that is the advice, okay? So either wait for this person. They're coming after, you know, a tower moment. The tower's coming. The tower's coming, and this is coming after the tower. So just get ready for that craziness, that drama. Right after the drama, be prepared for this person, okay? Oh, I love it. I love you guys. Take care. Be well. Bye.